You guys read that? See you in class from Steve Bloom. Hey, Alex. This is basically why I'm making this video. So, for a long time now, I've been very existential and thinking about where I'm going to be in X amount of time. Mental health and physical health has definitely been the puppeteers of that journey. I want to go one way and it forces me to go another, and that sucks. But that's life sometimes as well. So recently, one of those avenues was voice acting. As you know, I do it on my channel. A lot for I either do impressions of existing characters or I voice my own characters. Some of you know that I do Fiverr stuff as well. I've recently finished one audiobook and technically still doing another one. I should be doing that more than this at the moment, but this is like an impromptu, I must make this video kind of video that explains my unkemptness as well. I wasn't actually expecting to record today. But yeah, like I don't take risks. I penny pinch. I've got a fear of the unknown and I fear success. And those things have been stopping me as well. But recently, I think this past week, I've been thinking, well, I'm unemployed due to whatever's going on right now, as well as medical and mental issues. You know, I've got family in America, not by blood, it's extended family, yet I'm probably closer to them than I am with a lot of my English relatives. I grew up there when I was between 6 and 12. I spent a lot of summers over there, is what I mean. And funnily enough, that's how long I've been properly acting for. I did a lot of theatre growing up, as well as many other clubs, but we're talking about voice acting right now. I'm going to say like 30 million times, so if that's a pet peeve of yours, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I was willing to take the risk of, I got in contact with my aunt in America in Denver, Colorado, and I was like, do you know anyone in Texas, family or friend, who can house me, as I want to finally bite the bullet and see if I can get into a voice acting class with someone who works for Funimation or has similar experience. I didn't really have any high expectations, but I wanted to prepare into really going for it and really pursuing it to see if it's something that I can do, just to answer that question whether it's possible or not. Because I think a lot of people have the potential, but it's a case of like who you know, and it's luck and timing and so many other different elements to it. But that was me like doing my part, doing the major first step. And she was like, yeah, it's great. Yeah, sure, fine. Happy to do it. Happy to help, which is fantastic, because a lot of people don't really have that. I know I'm at a major disadvantage compared to a lot of other people out there because a lot of other people out there come from America. Granted, America is a massive place. Like, I know Texas is like 2.5 UKs, I think. Sorry, my chair keeps making noises. So it's still like a massive place, but it's still a massive thing for me to do. Especially like another one of my many medical issues is flying. When I take off or land, especially when I land, my head feels like it's going to explode. So if I were to do that every day, it would probably literally kill me one way or the other. But I was willing to take that chance because this is something I wanted to pursue in question, we're going to say, because back in the day, in my weeb days, I was like, I'm going to be a voice actor when I grow up, and I'm going to be the main character, and I'm going to help write it too, and draw it, and oh my god, I had so many delusions. Like, fantastic, there's the passion, but at the same time it's like, oh my god, that's not gonna happen. The best you're gonna get if you put in all your time and effort and money is Soldier A. Calm the hell down. So I feel like even though it's taken me so long now to realize, I want to do this, I'm glad I'm at that mental point. I don't know what I was doing there. Mental point to think, okay, no, this is good. This is realistic, but it's optimistic, but it's realistic at the same time. You've got no expectations, but you have hope. That's good. So that was my original plan. And then I was forking around on Instagram today, and I came across Steve Bloom, and he was offering a 1-day only free masterclass, or something along those lines. It was in half an hour. So I thought, fork it, let's do it, let's watch it. And at the end of it, he was saying he is giving away a promotion to join for a year. You could join for a month too, but it was mainly the year thing that I was looking into. I don't know how much it costs to go from England to Texas, or England to Denver to Texas, and then back and forth, and then back to England. And then however much the course was going to cost, as well as food and location and but certainly a lot cheaper than this course was offering. And I watched all the testimonials, and I spoke to my best friend who's like my IRO, and I eventually said, let's do it. And I've done it, as the email said, basically. So it's for a year. I think once a month there's a live class where you can speak to him. I don't know how often or likely that's going to be, because I've been on many YouTubers' Twitches, and they go by, the chat goes by so quickly that there's no chance that, or very, very, very little chance he's ever going to read what you've written. So I kind of have that expectation with this, but still, it's a lot better than all the money and chance I was willing to put into with the Texas plan, or even just like continue going from home and using Fiverr and seeing what happens there. You know, this is a lot more taking the initiative and using what's going on at the moment to my advantage. You know, going on an online course is much more easier for someone like me living in England with mobility issues than, like I said, the Texas plan. So I'm really nervous and I'm really excited and many other different things, but I just wanted to mark this occasion for me because of my attention issues, and I wanted to watch it to remind myself of the passion and the anticipation that I feel, to see if this can work, and to see what you guys think. I'm not really doing it to like read loads of comments going, well done, Starkyrie, and I'm so proud of you and stuff, but if you want to say that, that's fine. I mean, thank you. This is mainly from me, and to see what you guys think. Like, do I stand a chance? Or, you know, is there anyone else that is going through the same thing I am on YouTube who you can recommend? Or half the reason why I do what I do is to maybe inspire you guys to do the same. If you're thinking about signing up for this course or a similar course, or buying your first microphone, or anything along the lines of the creative arts that you're just too scared to do, which I understand because I've been from that background of being the black sheep in the family, and none of your family think what you're doing is right or financially stable or sane, which is understandable because they're kind of right. You know, being in the creative arts is a very risky thing to do as a job. And I think that's kind of step one to anything. It's like, yes, have the passion, but also have the realism to thinking this probably won't work. And even to me, it probably won't work now, but at least I'm doing it. And that's what you need to do. You won't know until you try. It's a very old saying, but it's very true. So just do it and see what happens. Maybe you don't have the money right now, and that's fine. But, you know, do stuff cheaply and just test your passion. And eventually that passion will grow into convincing you to spend that money. And then that will feed back into your passion. And then the passion will feed back into the finances. And then you'll get to where I am. And then, who knows, maybe I'll make the same video. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm standing. I'm looking forward to reading all the stuff on the website, to reading the archived stuff, to look forward to the next live video and see if there's going to be a community out there who I can speak to with people like me. So who knows? I have no idea, and also have no idea to end this video. But yeah, so here we go. Steve Bloom is going to be my teacher. I don't know whether he's going to be my teacher or if he's going to be my teacher or if he's just their name only. No idea. Like I said, I watched the webinar. I looked at the website. I talked to my friend. I bought the annual thing. If you want to know, for me it was £650 for a year. I think that was on a discount for today only. But recently I've learned that money in audio booking, and I think it's just nice and poetic to put that money back into pursuing me being a voice actor, basically, or voiceover artist, who knows. But yeah, so that's also why I look quite unkempt. No idea whether I'm repeating myself, because I swear I've recorded this 4 times now because of equipment failure. Mainly sound, ironically. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are doing well, you know, healthy and happy, sticking to your passions, being nice to each other, and just keep pursuing your goals. That is all I can ask from you, and all you can ask from yourself, really. So I love you guys so much. I'm trying to get 10 minutes. And I'll see you soon. Okay, bye.